Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am full of snot. Woohoo!
Woohoo! But I am not full of COVID anymore.
She's not. She doesn't have COVID, she doesn't have a cold. I think in the last video you were sat there with a mask. I think you possibly fell asleep at one point. No, you didn't. You actually behaved better when you were allergified, which was a miracle.
Yeah, that was a cold, and then in the meantime I've had COVID, and now here we are. And now you've got a cold.
No, I've got a cold.
We cannot wait because we've both got stuff going on the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it would take it to 5 weeks, and we know that ain't it.
That's not going to happen.
They're
doing all
happening.
right for 3 weeks. I don't think I've got any lifting.
Don't
she says
curse
famous
it.
last word.
Just don't curse it.
So
Just don't.
yeah.
So this is going to be probably a little bit more of a tame video, unless, well, actually I'm going to make my sister do the talking and explain what we're doing, because that's just hilarious.
Oh no, I'm so bad at that.
So yeah, I'm gonna, off camera, I'm going to file these down, sort of cuticles out. We'll come back when we're ready, because we're basically going to infill and we're going to redesign, and we've got a bit of a funky redesign. I'm going to do it slightly different to what my sister said, because I just don't have the bloody energy, so...
That's fine. I didn't say anything. You kind of showed me some pictures and I was like, oh, I like that concept. So
yeah, so we're keeping these colours, but we're going to add more funky stuff in there. So yeah,
woo.
they're doing all right. So we're going to crack on, and we will be back shortly.
Woo.
And we are back.
Woohoo!
I'm still alive, kind of.
But you are fed, and all
I am fed.
better.
Yes. So I have done cuticles. I have been over. I like to use my e-file with a sanding band on to get any lifting, because I just find it's a lot more accurate.
No lifting this time, and it's
a
been
lot,
3 weeks.
So we are
amazing.
liking the CJP.
Yep. But then I've also been poorly, so I've not been being as chaotic as normal.
Fair enough.
So
yeah, so they've been filed down, they have been reshaped, they've been re-lengthed, and then before I go in with
dehydrator?
No. Before I fill these, I like to buff over, just to make sure it's all nice and smooth, the layer we're going. So this is the possessed pinky, okay? We just ignore the possessed pinky. Once I've filled it, that's obviously the old stuff.
What are you doing?
So I am going to drill that out. Because, yeah, that's where I did the form on the non-existent nail. Yeah, it's not pretty, people. It's not beautiful, but it did the job, because it hasn't come off at all.
Nope.
So, you know, considering there was nothing to work with, I am quite chuffed with that one.
If you okay.
The muffin man.
She doesn't want to finish her dinner.
Okay.
So she's not having a muffin.
Fair enough.
No, it's because I asked her to empty her plate
Oh.
and not just leave it on the table with food all in it.
Oh, I thought it was she hadn't finished the dinner. Oliver's
No,
doing
there's a few potatoes. It was just potato skin.
Potato! You're right there, love.
You shouldn't jump scare me with potato.
I didn't realise it was that scary. Okay.
You said it unexpectedly.
When we were talking about potatoes.
I know.
And yeah, you didn't expect me to say the word potato. In the potato voice, which is how we normally do it.
It was how you said it.
No. Yes. And we're back to the usual chaos of my house.
Bring it back in here. Just take one.
Bring it back now. Do.
Cool. And you could.
No. She didn't want one, did she?
Oh, she didn't want one because I thought she had to finish eating her dinner.
Close your tub up.
Like, what are we closing here?
And go outside.
Ping it in the corners. That's it. Seal it.
Cool.
That's fine.
It shouldn't be this hard to get a kid a muffin.
Close the door.
Close the door.
Slowly.
And gently. Move closer. Do. Yeah, my lemon sip's kicked in.
Yeah, I can tell.
Thank you. I do try.
I'm not entirely sure what Grandad's doing, but he's bringing things out and pointing a lot.
I don't want to know, and I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I am busy. You know, it's like the comments going, you always seem to be sat at your nail table. I'm like, yes, that's because I can't physically sit on any other chair because they set my nerve off. I can't actually enjoy my own sofa. It'd be nice. But generally,
and to be fair, the only time you're recording is when you're sat at your nail table. It's not like you walk around the house with your phone strapped to your head.
No, it's just the fact he always sees me here. But of course, I use this to do my painting and my crystals. And even if I'm just watching telly or whatnot, I am generally sat in this chair because this is where I am most comfortable.
Okay.
You know, the sofa is too low.
Ah, you should be shorter. Then it wouldn't be a problem. No.
Well, we get some of those, like, old people things.
Yeah. Put some doilies on the top, then it can be proper old person sofa. You're just jiggling on your chair there.
I'm clearly bouncing a lot with this. I'm all excited. I do like a bit of filing, me.
You do, you're strangely pink skinned.
I know. I do, I don't know. I like the noise. I like the feel. The sound of that chair, it just sounds like I'm, you know, clapping myself or something. It's like, bravo, bravo, you've done filing.
Are they getting a tent out?
Yes. I mean, there was some mention of a tent.
Oh, that explains it.
But I kind of just went, yeah, whatever. I'm not paying that much attention.
No.
Because I thought, does it involve me?
No. Is it going to keep them amused for a little while? Yes.
Maybe.
Indeed, Cat.
The weird thing is I actually just thought it was you.
No. No, not this time.
Maybe not.
Adam! That's mean. Yeah, but we did. And Grandad would get cross. Jim, can I mew? Mew.
Well done. Bravo.
Tea or coffee?
Tea, please.
You should be plugged in.
Do you want one, Adam?
I'm good, Tart. I won't get to drink it.
Where's your coffee hole?
That's my coffee hole. I don't have a tea hole.
You know, you
As
could
is
just
always
swill out
the
the
way.
cup and just reuse the same cup, you know. Because you don't then have another coffee.
I know.
Just putting it out
I
there.
always have a teacup and a coffee cup on the go at home. That's normal. Oh, to adventure.
To infinity and beyond! Yeah, this is the boring bit. We're looking forward to doing the painting bit, even though this mask is doing my nutting.
That's okay. You're not exactly coughing and sneezing, are you? So you're
No,
not
but,
doing
you know.
too bad.
And in fairness, I've been sat here long enough without it on either.
We're having some lunch. Oh, it's so nice when we come here and we have red Leicester. I never get red Leicester at home or double Gloucester.
Why?
Because neither Jim or Eleanor like it, only I like it, so it always seems a bit pointless to buy it in just for me.
It lasts.
I know, but it just always seems a bit silly. So
Yeah,
we
it's
never
double
do.
Gloucester.
Yeah.
I'm not a big
I
fan of
said-
red Leicester.
I said red Leicester, and I was like, that wasn't red Leicester.
Yeah, because double Gloucester, I find red, I don't know. I like red Leicester, but I find it a little bit
Yes, it's
And
a
the
bit
same with cheddar, I find a
stronger.
little bit, so double Gloucester for me is the best of both.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of an in-betweeny thing.
Yeah.
No, I only like a cheddar if it's a mature or an extra mature.
No,
I'm like,
mild all the way.
no. This is why Eleanor loves it when she comes here and has cheese, because she has like you have the mild cheese.
Yeah, we have normal cheese.
No, it
Yes.
must be strong and full of attack. And if Jim
It's
has
not a
his
freaking
way,
cough syrup.
Yeah.
Gabadia.
I like. I just got the in my mouth. I just got the taste
exactly. You
of
just.
Cavagna then, and I was like,
Yeah, but
Like-
do you know what? It works though.
oh no, that smell just.
What are you doing with your hand?
I don't know. I'm fighting off the Cavagna, obviously. I think they're building a tent. I'm not really very sure, love.
So don't worry about the fact the ombres are pretty much gone. It doesn't
It's fine
matter.
because we're doing a different thing.
Exactly. I know. I'm not talking to you. I was talking to them.
Yeah.
How long have we been doing this?
I know. But sometimes I am stupid.
Sometimes you can't bend your finger either.
I know. But you're used to that. You're used to both bits, let's face it.
I have known you long enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much my whole life.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a couple of years on me there.
Yep.
Are we ready?
Oh. Woo! Let's do it.
I've got to take this mask off. It's doing my head in.
Let's fall in love.
It's just making me feel even more.
Yeah, and you've not got COVID, and
No.
you're not coffee sneezy, so it's not like you're gonna attack your
No,
powders
probably my
everywhere.
look. I've probably got sinusitis. It's generally my sinuses that get affected.
Yeah,
So it's all just in my nose.
yeah, and it gets so painful, and then it hits your ears, and then
I'm
it's
not
just
even in pain.
horrible.
That's the way I'm not in pain at all. I am just full of snot.
Have a muffin.
Of course you can have a muffin. Have you seen the Muffin Man?
No,
The Muffin Man?
no,
The one who lives down Joy Lane?
no.
Please tell me you get the Shrek reference.
I get
here.
the Shrek reference, but I've never ever heard anyone outside of the Shrek reference ever say that particular nursery rhyme. I think they just made it up for Shrek. I don't think it's real.
You don't think
I sense Google is about to.
Yeah, Eleanor did that to me a couple of days ago, didn't she? Yesterday. I was like, I don't know if honey badgers are a real thing. I just thought that they were like a made up thing, like
That was the dehydrator. Now we're going to put prep.
primer,
Primer.
acid-free primer.
Yes,
Like-
Pro Bond.
I can't remember what the thing was. Anyway, honey badgers are a real thing, and they
Yes.
actually do look like they do in the pictures of like pretend honey badgers. Which, yeah, I just didn't think were like a real thing. But then I didn't realise that roadrunners were a real thing until about a year ago. So I always thought that they were a made-up cartoon
And Ellen was
character
like,
as well.
people.
Like red pandas.
No, I knew red pandas were a thing, and trash pandas were a thing.
I've never heard of trash pandas.
I think trash pandas are either raccoons or opossums.
So they're not pandas then.
No, but they're called trash pandas, and I think it's raccoons. But it could be opossums, and opossums are really weird because they kind of look like angry ferrets. They're a really weird thing. But there you go. Don't know what that has to do with anything. Yeah. Anyway, Danny Ricciardo in F1. People keep calling him the honey badger, and I just thought it was. I couldn't figure out what it was. I just thought it was like a term of endearment or something. And then they said something about, oh, but they're not the real honey badgers, and I was like, honey badgers are real? And I had just always thought they were a made up thing. Oh, I'm not as stupid as I act, I promise. But I don't promise very hard. So, yeah, they kind of look like skunks because they've got like this big stripe down their back, but they're more kind of badger shaped. So, yeah.
Are you trying to convince yourself here, or are you telling me, or are you telling them? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just talking about honey badgers.
I've lost the conversation now.
Yeah, I'm talking about honey badgers. So.
And as always, I put way too much on your pinky.
Yeah, because you always think that my pinkies are like the size of my thumbs, and they never are. I'd be worried if there was.
I think it's always my first bead,
Yeah.
and of course it just takes more time to work out.
How big a bead do you need? Ooh,
Wasn't me.
it totally
It wasn't me.
was. Do, do.
Do 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 do. Manom.
Can't remember what we said we were doing on those ones now. Completely forgotten. Apples. I don't think we're doing apples.
These, because we're going to infill the same colour, we're just going to put a bit of clear down.
Yay! I can't.
She's not
move.
yaying at me there, she's yaying at the fact she's just had tea brought to her.
I am, yes.
Yeah, not that she's excited that I'm doing her nails.
Not that I'm excited that you're going to lay down the same colour on my nails. It's not like you're doing an exciting bit at the moment for me to yay at.
Heck you then.
So, I'm sorry, laying down a clear bead below the same colour that I've had before is not an exciting bit.
But it's got sparkles.
This bit, which is coming with the sparkles in, is an exciting bit. But this bit at the moment, not an exciting bit.
It has sparkles.
It will do. The clear shouldn't have sparkles.
Depends how sparkly it wants to be.
I mean, I can't argue with that logic, such as it is.
Thank you. I'll just be happy if this goes better than the last two acrylic videos that I've done
Yeah?
in the last few days, where my acrylic skills have just gone like, what? And I can't work out if. So I was using Neo, and I was just like, I used Neo and I used Moira.
Yeah.
Of course, I do not use Moira cover powder ever. So
No.
my ratios were like.
But Neo, you know, Neo, you tend to be pretty like, yeah, I know what I'm doing there. All good. Huh.
Yeah, but I was using some new colour powders. And
Moira colours are lovely, aren't they?
no, Neo colours.
Neo colours, cool. They tend to be a bit more hit and miss, don't they? Like some of them are brilliant and easy to work and some of them not so much.
Yeah, so they look like metallic colours, so they should have been easy to work with. And they weren't.
Okay.
And it really threw me. You know, why are they not behaving as I expect them to behave? Because they've got a metallic shift in them. They should be almost like, you know, you paint them on kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And they just weren't. They just didn't. And I was like, okay. And it's the first acrylic set I'd done since I did your last set.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Several weeks.
Yes. Frick. Get off. Uh-oh. Red alert. We've got a Klingon.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Save the day. Woo, champion.
I've got fluff in that nail as well. But it doesn't matter. Because
we're going to cover it up. It's
yeah,
fine.
it's going to be black. We're not going to see a damn thing. It makes no odds whatsoever. Right, let me just put the clear base down on this one. And then I'm going to go and cap the other one.
Woo. There you go. I wooed for the not exciting bit.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, come on. Give me some support here, you know. I'm full of cold. Come on, let's face it. If you sat there full of cold, would you be doing my nails?
No. No, I'd be curled up on the sofa watching nonsense on the telly.
Right, exactly. So, you know, give me some woos.
Okay, more woos. Yeah.
And as soon as I've finished doing your nails, I'm potentially doing Eleanor's nails.
See how you're feeling.
And I've still got to do all the packing for holiday, because I'm supposed to be on holiday. We're going on holiday tomorrow.
Oh, why can't you get Adam to do that?
No, I do the packing.
Oh, okay.
I do the filling of the car when you're driving there.
Yeah, Adam plays
Okay.
Tetris with the car.
Yeah.
I just give him the things to play Tetris with.
Okay, cool.
This is how
Cool,
it
cool,
works.
cool. Yep, you have a system.
We do. Adam does, however, need to decide what clothes he wants to take with him, though.
That's fine, I'll do that later. Pretty much probably all of them, because that's all my clothes.
You're only going for a couple of days, dude.
Yes, I don't have many clothes.
Okay.
Not really.
Yeah, we had a good sort out when we were redoing the bedroom.
Okay.
And discovered that, yeah, most of the trousers and stuff he had in his wardrobe were wishful thinking.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, we've got to go shopping for trousers for Eleanor in the next couple of days, because she seems to have put holes in everything. I mean, just
Oh yeah, my kids seem to have done the same.
everything.
I think Tesco got 25% off the card for kids' clothing.
Nice bit of selling there, love.
No, I was just saying. It's local.
No, we're going up to Birmingham because this one wants to have boba, which is
Who?
some kind of drink which has got some kind of bubble things in. I don't know. She's seen it on YouTube. She's been going on about it for months. So we said, next time we need to go up to Birmingham, we'll go and try boba. So we're like, well, we might as well go up to Birmingham and then we can go up to the big Primani and the big new look and stuff and H&M and get her some clothes and go and try boba. Whatever the junk that is.
Okay.
It looks like a...
Oh,
bugger.
Oh, pardon me. Excuse my French there. I just spilled my monomer. My
Your monomer
monomer.
all over the jazz.
I mean, thankfully, at least I do put kitchen towel underneath it in case I spill. I generally don't spill all of it.
If you've met me last week, I saw it.
Yeah, the pictures I've seen of it, they look like blueberries, but it's not blueberries.
Like tapioca things.
Yeah, something to do with tapioca.
Isn't that like a type of pudding?
I know, right? Like tapioca's like salmon.
Not salmonella, no.
Yeah, have you done that?
Semolina.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really confused. But yeah, apparently she's just seen it on YouTube, and one of her friends at school has had it and said it was the best thing that ever existed. So now we need to go and try boba.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're going up to Birmingham because it's the closest place that has a boba place.
Right. Okay, I'm just going to stop recording while I clean up this mess and we'll be back in a minute.
Messes.
Yeah. I'm still distracted by the toilet conversation we just had. My sister nearly got a very unexpected surprise when she came to my house because my husband happened to be using the toilet when she came in. And as we all know, the first thing my sister does is go to the toilet.
However, I weren't actually using the toilet.
You were
No,
just cleaning
you
your
were
teeth.
just cleaning your teeth
Yeah.
at the time, thankfully.
I've never
But she's
ever
like-
walked into your house and someone been in the toilet, so I just walked upstairs and opened the toilet because there's never anyone in there, and then there was, and I was very surprised.
Yeah, so we're just taking the mickey out of her, you
Yeah.
know, demanding her, oh, I'll be there in 40 minutes, my throne better be ready. Everybody clear out, Auntie Sula's coming, she's going to need to pee.
It's true. Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't even bother standing at the door, I just open the door, my front door, and I just let them all walk in, like,
And I
yeah.
was even midway through a conversation with Jim at the same time. I didn't even say hi.
No, you didn't, actually, no.
I carried on the conversation with Jim and then walked in on Adam.
Yeah.
Because I'm crap like that. Yeah. But, I mean, it serves you right, Jim, for completely and utterly forgetting about the Renee Zellweger scene in Empire Records.
What?
Jim was like, I want to watch Empire Records. And I was like, but the Renee Zellweger scene.
That was awful. You're right.
And Jim was like, what? And I was like, where she does the singing. And he was like, oh, yes. Because she's a lot of things, but a singer is not one of them.
Which is why she's hilarious as Bridget Jones.
I don't like the movies because they're not like the books.
I never read the
really like
books, so I don't care.
Yeah, I really like the books, and she's not the same.
I don't know what the point of infilling that was then. Brilliant.
Oh. Well, that's weird.
Oh, no, I just did too thick a clear layer.
Ah.
Because I got confused with what I was doing. It went so well on the first hand, and then the second hand, just stuff happened.
We were like, what is, have you things?
And now the kids are all having a fight about who's in whose room, and
They were playing so lovely, and then the next one came in, and clearly 3 is the wrong number.
No, it's the fact that the 2 boys can't be next to each other without causing an issue for some reason. Because they're poops.
that. I bet you anything I've done it to this one as well. Because I got confused. The fact I was supposed to just be putting down a small clear base ready to infill.
Yeah, instead of the
capping
other
it with
ones.
clear.
Yeah. And with the other ones, you were just putting down a core powder, so it was bigger, wasn't it? So, yeah.
I'm poorly.
I know, and you're still making sparkles.
Yeah. I do so well, and then my brain just goes bloop.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? It's like, I don't know.
Hey, like I was saying earlier, when I had COVID, I couldn't follow what was happening in Uno. My brain was so stupid. It was ridiculous. It's like, Jim and Eleanor were here, because they didn't get COVID, which was lovely. It was only me. And I was trying to do stock take, and all I had to do was just count things and write the numbers on the spreadsheet, and I had to keep on stopping every half an hour because if I kept on forgetting where I was, and I'm only counted to like 20, and I kept on forgetting where I was and having to stop. So I'm dreading when I next do the stock take because I'm convinced I've made a whole load of mistakes on there. But never mind. Stupid brain. It's like, this is me with a good brain. Can you imagine how stupid I was when I had a stupid brain?
We weren't talking about your brain, we're talking about my brain.
I know. Your brain is still capable of doing this. And you're like, I'm poorly. And I'm like, you're doing good. You're doing good.
That's really irritating. Yeah, this hand is absolutely fine.
Yeah. Whee.
Maybe you just need to stop being more of a poop. Like, I mean, you were playing outside earlier, weren't you? Monica kept coming in because you were being a poop. And then it gets to the point where no one wants to play with you.
Oh dear.
Is that what it is?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's because Eleanor, Oliver, and me said well, Grandad asked me and Eleanor if we wanted to help build a tent. So we could check
Right, let's see if we can get this to work.
We will. We shall succeed and conquer.
None of them helped.
Can you give me a hand then?
And then
We're going with this one first, are we?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Spider gels.
first things first, let's get some gel polish.
It is Urban Graffiti Serious Black Gel Polish colour. New.
no, what are those weird things?
Mew?
New.
Oh.
Those things.
I don't know, they're a new creature. Because I've teleported to another world. So here, it's transferring everything over to the teleportation device that transfers materials from one planet to another. Here's my teleportation transmitter for me to send my little jutes through send and receive, but it's currently recharging, it's only 50%.
This is so highly pigmented, this one. You really need a very thin layer, or it will blister on you. Not you blister, the paint blisters.
Stick in?
Yes.
Cool. Ooh. Do you want the other one?
No.
Nope. Okay.
No.
I'm like, some days you're like, I want to work on two hands at the same time, and some days you're like, I can't function like that today.
Do you honestly think you're going to be able to keep swapping your hands and not smack them?
No.
Right, there you go.
No. No. Know thyself.
Right, we're going to have some more.
Finally! Yay!
Yeah, I think we're going to... So all I'm going to do, I've just put some water on this brush. And I'm just going to start mixing this up. These are new paints that I haven't used a lot. So they've got...
They have almost like a skin on them, don't they?
Yeah, you have to kind of try and get through. Right. So these are going, and we're just, there is no, this is just messy, basically. There's nothing else to it. I'm just gonna work this one now.
Oh.
Bless you.
Oh.
Oh, I know what I forgot to do.
What?
I need to matte top coat them first.
Ah.
Otherwise it doesn't work.
Ah.
Ah. You know, I'm putting them on and going, that's not working. Why is that not working?
Yeah, normally they kind of blend a bit, don't they?
Yes.
I remember you saying about that.
Matte top coat. See, I told you, brain is not fully
Yeah.
with
You
it.
haven't got the lid properly on the
I know,
black
because I
either.
need to do a second coat.
Okay, I'm just saying in case you accidentally tipped it over.
I mean, it is good to check me today of all
Yeah,
days.
like filing.
What do you mean, like filing?
Earlier, when you were like, la 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 la, I'm getting all my things out, and I was like, do we not need to file them first? And you were like, oh yes. And we went off and did filing. Or you went off and did filing, I just sat here.
I was like, what part of we happened?
Yeah, no part of we happened. You did it.
Well, unless you know, had a little dribble.
No, I'm good. No, I've done that.
What, sneak? Oh, yeah, she
Yeah,
sneezed. She may have had a little dribble, but she's not going to own up to it.
No, I did not.
See, I mean, you could leave it as one coat, to be honest, but look at that coverage.
It's fabulous, isn't
Brilliant.
it?
In fact, as I'm going to be covering that up, I am going to leave it like that. Pop those in.
Woo!
I need to blow my nose.
Then blow your nose.
I know. I'm just going to stop recording for a minute because you guys do not need to hear
No
me blow
one needs to hear you
my nose.
blow your nose.
Thanks, love.
Cool.
Yes, press record. Good plan.
Yeah.
Press record, Shona. Yes. Right, I'm trying to do too many things at the same. I'm going to slow this down.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing at the moment.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Okay, which nail are you working on?
Middle.
Middle. Okay.
Okay, so just had to clean my brush. This is just an old brush, and I'm going to use it for the chi gel because this nail is going to have a whole load of crystals on it.
Yay! It's been ages since I've had any crystals. Or it
Yeah.
feels like ages. I don't know if it's actually been ages.
So we're going to need full coverage
Whoa.
of chi gel. Okay, which is why I've got a big brush to do the job, because my little pokey brush just isn't gonna.
It's not gonna cut it.
Nah, no.
I love the way that's a big brush. Heck, it is still so tiny.
It is a big brush. It's a big brush in the world of brushes.
Of nail brushes, indeed.
Yeah, I mean,
top coat over the top.
yes. Because this is going to all be crystals, so we're not going to be able to top coat.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, and you've also said that helps with the stickiness as well.
And it helps just smooth out the chi gel as well. See? Look at that.
Looking fabulous.
Okay,
Cool.
move those out of the way.
Yeah. And that, and pokey stick, I'm going to guess. Oh, that's a pencil.
It's a wax pencil.
Okay. Ooh.
Shiner mummies.
Shine the mummies.
Right. So
why wax pencil?
just because it's smaller pokey than my crystal picker-upper.
Okay.
This is when it goes quiet.
Yeah, because you're concentrating.
Yeah, this is when you're supposed to speak.
Oh, damn.
Otherwise, all we get to hear is the children.
That's true.
Okay, so we've got the black in there because we actually want to see a little bit of the black. We're not trying to cover it so that we don't see anything.
It just becomes like a little accent then.
It just kind of highlights the crystals then.
Super crystal joy. Super crystal joy.
And although I've put the chi gel right to the edge, doesn't mean that we will put them right on the edges because you're more likely to ping them off.
But it just gives you options, and you've got a bit of extra to stick it into as well, I guess. If you've got it there.
You've got some extra to stick it into. Yes,
yeah, like
those
some
are words.
extra product to be able, some like extra chi gel down the side there to stick the gems into.
Yes. Oh, behave yourself.
So where are the crystals from?
These were from CJP.
Because these are the ones you used a couple of sets ago, aren't they? You just put like one in as a little, I'm sure it was the same colour.
Yes.
And they've kind of got like a pinky purple shift. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so these came with the going to the chapel.
Ah, was that when you got your set with all of the stuff for Frenches?
Yes.
In? Yeah.
And then all we're doing is we're just going to fill up with different sizes. Some will be bigger, some will be smaller. I'm just smacking the phone just to make it more fun.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I am so sparkly.
I was going to say, you can't moan about not being sparkly this time.
So many sparklers. I know, but
So
I've
I'm
had
going
to be a
up, but
bit
you see I've
grown up.
left a gap at the side. So it doesn't matter if they don't all match each other. The whole point is to try and fill the gaps. And that's why you have the black under there, because then it just accentuates.
Yeah. It just gives the sparkle something more to sparkle against.
Exactly.
Because if in doubt, make your sparkle sparklier.
Yay.
Yeah, well, I've had to be a bit grown up the last few times, haven't I? So I was totally
Yes,
ready for
very
a
boring.
chaos set.
This is not chaos. This is just, again, I saw different things on different sets. And I was like, you know, I liked a little bit of one thing and I liked a little bit of something else. And I was like, ooh, well, you could actually take all those things and put them into a set. And that's basically what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Cannot wait to see these when they get out the lamp.
Right, so that's going in, and we're going to give it a 60-second. We may even give it a bit more than that.
Yeah, just to make sure it's all...
Just to make sure it is all good. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is a cuff in black on your
on
ring
my
finger.
glittery.
That one,
Yep.
because then when I do it on that hand, it will cover up the
Yep.
issue.
Yep.
Because, you know, I'm just so wonderful.
And then we're going to spider gel those ones as well, aren't we?
Yes, but I may just spider gel one rather than two, because only one's going to have the cuff.
Yeah. So that may work.
And again, that's why I've done the crystal nail first, because now each time you put your hand in the lamp, it
It's
kind
going to
of
cure it a little more.
gives it a little bit.
Okay.
Look at all that sparkles.
I know! It's so sparkly!
Look, we can even show the people.
What? No.
Stop giving me the finger. But I like it.
Yeah. It's so sparkly.
Well, this isn't. This is black. Do not move. I'm just going to gel you anyway.
I don't think I moved.
No, that was me. It was all me.
Can't believe how surprisingly simple that middle finger looked as well. Like compared to compared to when I've seen you when you're doing like placements for like central locations and you've got bigger gems and things like that, it always looks a bit more tricky and trying to keep everything in place and everything, whereas that actually went quite smoothly. Like
It did. I surprised myself.
Okay, I was like, is that because of it's a simpler way of doing gems, or is that just you're just being epic?
Bit of both.
Okay. Cool beans.
Because they're all the same. Yeah, I'm making a right mess here. It's fine, I'll clean that in a minute.
I don't know where you're trying to turn me.
Back round.
Okay. I'm guessing because you're not trying to match things up symmetrically, that makes things a little easier.
I can't talk and paint.
I know.
You're trying to make me do words and I'm just making a mess.
Okay.
Shh.
Okay.
Well, you can talk to them, just I can't talk to you and try and do this at the same time.
Yeah, but I sound like a nutter when I'm talking to myself. Even though I know people are listening, I still sound like I'm talking to myself.
What, compared to me?
Yeah.
How do you think I feel when I do voiceovers?
Like a nutter, I'm gonna guess.
Exactly. I'm just getting an old brush and I'm just cleaning up off the skin.
Sorry,
Are you going to sneeze?
I'm gonna cough.
Okay, cough. She didn't fart, we're all
I
right.
didn't fart. Thanks, Adam.
Right, I'm just going to flash cure that because that's actually really cool. Like, it went.
Yep. I haven't seen yet, so I don't know. But I'm gonna go with yeah. Yeah. Woo.
And now I'm going to do something else.
Lid back on.
He's doing a thing.
Cure that. What's that? You've got enough bling on there? Are you sure? I'm just going to add a little blob of chi gel. Okay, and then I'm going to... Nope, that's the matte one. Don't want the matte one. Why is everything bloody white?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to find stuff and it's like, nope, it's gone.
Go on.
Ah, go on, go on, go on. Do you like?
Yeah.
Right, pop it in. 60 seconds. Right, I'm going to need those again. I don't need the chi gel for now, so I'm just going to pop that to one side. I'm going to put the lid on that so I don't throw it all over the place.
Yep.
Lid on that.
Top coat, lid.
Move those. Right. Let's try this again in a minute when your hand comes back out of the lamp.
30 seconds.
Oh, that was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah. Such a delightful sound.
Could be worse. At least it wasn't snot filled.
Dinky minky. Oh.
Yeah, it always ends up a longer video than I
know.
intend, but I'm like, I can't actually multitask this many, because this design was quite a fun design anyway, so there was quite a lot going on, and I'm like going, what am I doing?
That's why I was like, do you want like 2 hands at the same time? Because sometimes you'll do both hands at the same time, and it's like, no, I don't have the brains for 2 hands at the same time.
No, I don't like brains.
I'm not a zombie. You cannot make me brains. So we're just doing random swirlies.
Yeah. There's just no rhyme or reason for this. We're just putting some on. Just makes like a background colour, basically. I'll leave that to dry.
Ooh. Oh, it's really metallic. Like, I know they're metallic paints, but I was expecting it to be quite like a touch of a shimmer, but they're actually really shimmery.
Shinies.
Yeah.
Let that dry. Yeah, so we just want really, because we're going to come in and do something different over the top of this.
Oh,
We're not just leaving them like that.
okay.
But what are you doing at the moment?
I had no idea. I cannot remember.
You're just fucking useless then, ain't you? I mean, what?
I was like,
What?
ooh.
Making it a mess.
Whoa.
You could turn it on down here if you want. Huh? Well, let's turn the volume off and just pop this on. And then it will be like
And it's at this moment that I realise I actually have to do this the other way around as well.
Mm.
I got to do it on the other hand yet. Fuck. Oh, pardon me.
Which Jesus showed us. I mean, Jude, you talk about kids.
The kids don't say that.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's not really that.
It's sticky.
I'm gonna guess the spider gel is super sticky. I've never got the sense that the spider gel was sticky before.
Really?
Yeah, in all your videos, I've never felt like, oh, spider gel, that's a really sticky thing.
Like spider web.
You like?
Do.
Pop it in the lamp.
Mm.
Now we get some woos.
I have been saying woo the whole way through. You've been doing the make pretties. I was saying woo when you were just doing infilling. You forget about my woos.
Oh, woo is me. Woo is me.
La 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 la. We're back
Out.
to lift music. Out?
Out.
Sorry, I'll just stab you with it.
We're just going to flash cure that, just so I don't knock it flying.
Yeah.
Then we're going to fill the negative space. See, I could leave it like that, but
You don't want to.
no.
Is that you playing Best Fiends, Jim?
That's still Adam's.
It sounds like the Best Fiends noise.
So the reason I did the whole nail in the watercolours is because I didn't know exactly where I was going to put my leaves or whatever shape you want to call that. We all wanted to know that.
Well, you know.
The kids kept going, chin, 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 chin.
He's still talking to him even though he's not
No,
actually
they're
there.
not. They're probably speaking to each other now, but
Not convinced.
Me neither.
Ooh.
Cool potatoes.
Right, pop that in the lamp.
Just flash cure.
No, we want to give it a 30-second.
Cool.
And then we're going to top coat over the top in shiny. So then the metallic will pop out
Yeah. Yeah.
underneath. So again, it brings in the blacks
Yeah.
into, but it's not too much black.
Mm. Yep.
So it's using what we've already got there on the set and just, yeah, it's going to be a long video.
It is.
Yeah.
But that happens.
Yeah, Heather fell asleep.
Oh, bless her.
Okay, so we're going to top coat over the top of this one. And there you go. You can subtly see the shine underneath that one. And then we can top coat over to the top of this one, which is going to bring in all the glitter from underneath. Okay, pop those in. And then I'm going to do the
Is that
thumb
30
separately.
or 60?
Yeah, but that's 60. You do realise you never sent me a picture for your last set, right? So I have no final picture.
I know.
You're going on
You
the
are a
swing.
poop.
I know.
You're going on the swing.
I know.
Why?
And then I'm going to do exactly the same to the other hand. And I am going to show you what these look like. Oh, Eleanor's just seen the pretties.
Oh, they're so pretty and sparkly.
Just wait till they come out the lamp.
So I say you could just keep bashing my camera a bit more if you feel like it.
Sorry.
I thought it was more your mum, to be honest.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. It makes a change.
I know.
How many more seconds until I can see?
4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! But first, we're going to show.
Oh my god!
I like the middle one.
There we go. So all kinds of a little bit different going on in there. And then the thumb is going to be exactly the same as that one, I think. Or we could just have it like that, actually. That was quite
I
cool.
quite like it.
Yeah, I thought it was, I knew you were about to just say that again.
Yeah, I quite like it like that.
Okay, we'll just.
Make it sparkly.
Just top coat.
Top coat!
I know.
I like the little gems.
Of
Yeah,
course.
pop it in the lamp.
What was that noise?
That's a kind of squealy, not so squealy. I don't know.
Wow.
Anywho, right, so that is her now done, and so we are going to say bye-bye, and we will catch you in the next video.